Friday evening and the tanks will be coming soon, so it's time to prepare ourselves. In this video I will take you over our preparation that we done and what happened before the tank battle. The first piece of the puzzle, a shadow team that have been in the field for 2 days with only one mission, giving Entul to our HQ. 4 people of the Finnish team, the Valkyries, have been camping at 400 meters of the enemy base, giving us vital information. We knew the tanks were coming, but we didn't know which way they were coming. Thanks to those 4 guys, as soon as they left the base, we knew which side we had to protect. So Valkyries, outstanding job. Thank you for providing all that intel that you did. The tanks had 2 options to attack us. One was from the north side, the other one was from the south. Both sides were scouted by one of the shadow team. With the team we scouted the south road. We had 2 options on the south road. There was a very good position for an 84 here. The 84 had a perfect view on the road. There was an elevated position here that was perfect to place the support gunner to suppress the forces coming up to the 84. The idea was to shoot the incoming vehicles on this position, so after they came out of the turn there would be mines here and here, so very close to the support gunner's position, so he could suppress the guys in the cars. The elevated position was perfect for the support gunner because it was a very steep climb on the south side. The support gunner could easily retreat behind the team with the 84. There was an advantage. There was an open area where the trees were cut that we had perfect view. If any NAF infantry would go on our right flank, we would see them crossing that open area. The second position was an elevated area on the other side of the road. There was no clean shot with an 84 up to the road. We would use this position to keep an eye on the flanking NAF forces on the left flank. Both those options were provided to HQ, and then HQ would decide what position they want to use. The other team did a very good recon as well, but I don't have any footage of that.
Yo, engineers! Clear the mines! Engineers!
Okay, let's cover up! We'll take out the mine!
I got ya!
Be aware! I need some experience! Careful with trap mines!
There is a trip mine! What?
Kom maar, er zit er vlak vooruit. Is dat blauw?
Rood, rood. Ja. Seba! Wegnemen! 2 minuten! Removing 2 minutes, not 3! Okay! Gonna kick some ass.
Ja, fire.
Zes voertuigen met kloten.
Okay. After setting up all the mines and letting all the vehicles through, HQ called us back to our base. The NAF forces were between capture point 2 and capture point 1. Echo Company was attacking all the forces in this area, but they had almost no anti-tank. HQ asked us to go to CP2 and provide some anti-tank assistance to the infantry units fighting in this area.
Oké.
Dat is mijn... Bro.
Ja. Oké, plezier.
Oké, organiseer onder, kijk wie dat er mee wil of niet. Ik ga naar de...
Yo, Raven 1, wie gaat er mee als CP2?
Ja. Ja.
Bij mij!
CP2 als op.
Ja.
Number 1 and 2. You got exactly 1 fucking minute to get what you need and get back here. De tanks zijn bijna aan CP1. Oeh, terug. Nee, we blijven gewoon aan CP1. Dan moeten we moeten gewoon daar gaan. Ja. We gaan gewoon terug in die ambush. Ja, we gaan gewoon terug in de ambush gaan lijzen. Hier? Ja, ze zijn bijna aan CP1.
Dan zou ik het ook doen, dan ga ik mee. Om te raken.
Vraag luistert cent over. Wat bij dat winnen aan het tweede pushen is.
Dat is al geluid van tanks, hè.
Roman komt naar u.
Go van Vinny.
Wat hè?
De ambush terug in pakken.
Woody.
Kom.
Oké, hij pakt de buffs ook mee.
Ja.
Ravens die in het veld zijn factories aan het weer pakken. Behind enemy lines. I hate this game!
Unfortunately, my cart was full, so I will have to describe what happened during the big tank fight. The tanks were coming in from the northern road, and apparently there was not a lot of infantry joining them. The only thing that we could imagine was that a lot of the infantry was still fighting our forces around CP1. The tanks and some mechanized vehicles were able to push through towards our base, and we're now heading towards our defensive position. Myself, I was located on the left side of the road with my support gunner, just to keep the left flank clear for any infantry or mechanized personnel coming to the left flank. Most of the 84s were located around this road. So when the tanks moved up, they were stuck because there were a lot of mines ahead of them. They were forced to stop in front of those mines, and from what I've heard, it was basically a game of whack-a-mole for our 84 gunners. They shot and they replaced to another location. Another gunner, 84 gunner, stood up. He shot his 84 to a tank or another vehicle. He went down again. Another 84 guy just popped up in another location and shot the tank from a different direction. So basically they were firing, getting down, another guy stood up, firing from a different location, relocate, shoot again, and basically the gunner in that tank had no time to turn his turret to shoot at those people. Most of the infantry around the tanks and the vehicles that were on that road just had to take cover from what they had, and that was basically only their vehicles. Slowly but steady, the engineers were making their way through the mines and clearing the minefield mine by mine. Suddenly a tank was destroyed by our forces, but after 15 minutes it was repaired again, and all the mines were cleared, so it just shot forward onto our base. But even there were more guys waiting for them with 84s, and the tank lasted maybe 5 minutes, and it got destroyed before it was able to enter our base. After the first tank got destroyed, suddenly we hear everybody shouting, "Off game, off game." My camera was down, but Skinny Bitch's camera was still running, so I have some footage from that. So let's take a look at that footage.
Why are they calling game off? Ready?
Being injured. I think they need a plastic bag, something like that. Plastic bag, anyone?
Yes! Take back! Everybody go back! Go back! Oh.
Clear the road!
Clear the road!
Clear the road! Hey, back to base! Get out of here!
Everybody was going towards the guy, but they don't need me.
Ik had er eerst maar 2 en dan ben ik teruggetrokken en opeens had ik een hele goede positie. Ah!
This one's yours.
Thank you.
What I'm doing, I am really proud of you.
A few minutes before the off game, a group of NAF forces managed to enter our base. The only explanation that there was that there was a hole in the fence, so we walked the fence searching that hole. There is on YouTube a video of that team entering our base, but I cannot find it anymore. If you can find it, just link it in the comments so I can link it in this video too. Thank you.
Oh, wow, iedereen rent. Waar is die AT4 in? Ah, dat is de AT4.
Push towards that barrier over there!
Naar gerend, hè? Voor je te komen.
Kijk, wacht, ik kan het zo uitleggen. Kijk naar hoe proud we are. Thank you, not
Arman!
Suddenly a police car arrived at our base. I asked our HQ what to do with the police. Their answer was just to shoot them without asking any questions. You can see the exact moment when the order is given to the other soldiers and the order is executed. I still regret giving this order because at this time I didn't know our HQ didn't want to LARP the police, because the police are LARPers and if their character dies, they die in the game, so they have to develop a new character.
No! No, ne ammuttiin just ne poliisit tuohon.
Oh, and they had some special mercs on the back seat, so we took them out.
Saako tää mennä läpi?